Guys, I got an enormous stack of stuff to show you guys right now, so I'm going to cut right into it so I can make it under the 15-minute mark. So I got some records and a shitload of CDs. I'm just going to cut right into the records. I got each of these for $6, each brand new, still in the package from the exclusive on Black Friday. I went Black Friday shopping and got ridiculously good deals. This is Effigies of Evil by Hooded Menace on vinyl. Hooded Menace is a Finnish death doom band that is awesome in vein of Puritanians. Temple of Void, less raunchy than Autopsy, but very occult sounding on black vinyl. Hooded Menace is ridiculously good. They have that occult style of lyrics that you would expect in death doom, with all the fun of death doom. Also, really cool label. I really couldn't tell you a name of. Actually, I could just read them. In the Dead We Dwell is the song that you need to check out or summon into euphoric madness. Check out Hooded Menace. I promise you, you will love this. This is one of my favorite finds I've ever had, and totally worth $6. It was originally marked $23, but it was 75% off. Can't argue at all. Next vinyl purchase, and last vinyl purchase, is the album Ota by Solstafir. Solstafir is now a post-rock band. This is the first American pressing, limited to 400 copies. This is the black vinyl edition. I don't need to take it out because this one is a surefire pain in the ass to put back in, but that is the printed inner. Just super dark artwork of like a misty sea, which is pretty similar to the Atmosphere, I'd say. Solstafir is ridiculously good, and a different printed inner of some mountains there. I really love this gatefold, but yeah, this is unrivaled in Atmosphere. This is, honestly, I think this is more atmospheric than the Mantle by Agblock. Probably just lost like 6 subscribers with that comment, but you know, but yeah, this is a really awesome gatefold that I'm a huge fan of. I really love these guys. Yeah, that is Solstafir with Ota. I don't know what number I have, so I'm sorry. But again, $6 brand new. I've heard quite a few stories of people getting this really cheap. I'm very glad I did too. Alright, I'm just going to cut right in here. First one, I just got in a trade with my friend Sam. This is Gruesome with their album Savage Land. This is Leprosy era death worship. Is just great. It's all around awesome old school death metal. Great cover, Chris Moyen. I think it's Chris Moyen. Or is it Mark Riddick? No, Mark Riddick does the Arch Goat. Chris Moyen does this stuff, I think. I get those two mixed up. I don't know. But Gruesome Savage Land is great. Great stuff. Check out the title track Savage Land or Closed Casket. You'd like it, promise, if you like that. Next, it's like a stoner, folky rock band. This is the band Dead Meadow. This is super atmospheric. If you're like a fan of like Hex Vessel and stuff like that, you'll love it, promise. It's just crazy atmosphere. Got that stoner vibe to it, so it's kind of hazy, but it's very tranquil at the same time. I would definitely check this out. Next is another one I just got in trade with Sam. This is Icons of Evil by Vital Remains. Vital Remains is a old school death metal band, sort of kind of grindy at times. This album is featuring Glenn Benton from Deicide, as you could probably tell by that album cover. Glenn Benton. Yeah, this is super evil. Picture Deicide on steroids with modern production, so like new Deicide with some grind thrown in there, and I think you'll be a fan. Next is a Black Friday pickup. This is Orloff with Apparitions Amongst the Graveyard Skies. This is Louisiana death, sludgy, doom, death stuff. It's really good, occult themed, with tracks as awesome as House Where the Beast Dwells, Count Orloff Has Risen from the Grave, Chambers of Chills, Masters of the Morbid, stuff like that, Apparitions Amongst the Graveyard Skies, stuff like that. It's just really good. It's raunchy and it's female fronted and it's so good. This is a Halloween album if I ever heard one. I'm so glad I have stuff all over the floor right now. This is a band photo, which is just like a horror drawing. Awesome, awesome album cover. Awesome stuff. Check this out if you like Death Doom like Acid Witch. This right here is another one. This is the second Ulver album. Don't know how to say it, but it is indeed the second Ulver album. I have not ever heard this, but I have the third one, which I also don't know the name of. And it's awesome. So I knew this would be great. Yeah, I picked this up, and I immediately put it in my pile. No questions asked. This was coming home with me. I haven't listened to it yet. I haven't been in that kind of mood yet. I've actually been in like a slam kind of mood, and really ridiculous deathcore. Like Within Destruction's new album has been the major thing on my playlist. Yeah, this is the second Ulver record. Don't know how to say it. Sorry, guys. This is a death grind band from I don't remember, Colorado maybe. This is Universal Goat Tilt by Buckshot Facelift. This is awesome death grind. It's straightforward, right in your face, pounding. If you're fans of Napalm Death, obviously, you'd like it. Maybe Insect Warfare, you might like it. Pig Destroyer, you'll definitely like it. Just yeah, if you're just a grind fan, I guarantee you'll like this. Not really gore grind, just old school grindcore. Awesome stuff. Next is a crazy find. Black Friday find again, just like that one was. This one is Under the Sign of Hell by Gorgoroth. This is, if I'm not mistaken, one of the last ones with Gull on vocals. This is super awesome. It's got the stupid pictures, as most black metal albums do. And yeah, it's a digipack, which is cheap. But yeah, this has not too many songs that are super well known, but it's got like Funeral Procession and stuff on it. It's probably the biggest track on here, I think. Maybe The Devil is Calling, I don't know. But yeah, this is awesome album. Great old school Norwegian black metal. Everybody knows who Gorgoroth is. Next, it's a Colombian American international group. This is Amputated Genitals with Human Meat Gluttony. This is brutal death metal, kind of slammy. More on the brutal death metal side than it is the slammy side, but it's super heavy. It's ridiculously heavy. I couldn't believe I found it, and I couldn't put it down. Super glossy cover, almost feels like you're touching a picture. Yeah, if you're if you like just old school brutal death metal, that really gross sounding, raunchy sound, you know, you'll definitely dig this. This is really good. It's just super. It's just a gore fest. Obviously, no pun intended. Just check out any of them, honestly. Ia's Bullets and Brain, maybe. Check that one out. Charred Neighborhood. Yeah, Charred Neighborhood. Check that one out. It's heavy. Next is a guy that I worship. This is King Diamond with the album Conspiracy. This is one of my favorite King Diamond tracks, which is indeed Sleepless Nights. I love this album. I love King Diamond. You guys all know that. I'm getting close to the whole discography. I need a couple albums, I think 4. And then I have them all. And I'm going to be very, very, very excited because I love King Diamond. I don't really need to explain anything. There's a good video for Sleepless Nights, so I would just check it out. What's cool about this book is it has like a King Diamond comic book in it. Very cool. And the last of the Black Friday pickups. This is Funeral Mist with Maranthana. This is Mortis from Now Marduk's one-man project. This is raunchy, old school, ancient sounding black metal. This is great. Honestly, can't recommend this enough to you. This is so good. You guys need to hear this. You need this in your life. Look it up immediately. Funeral Mist. Anything. Next is really, really, really raw black metal I got in a trade from Sam. This is Necrofrost with Blackened Light Harvest. This is just straightforward Transylvanian Hunger Worship with a worse mix. Yeah, it's nothing, no frills, black metal, nothing too original, only a couple of whisper songs, just like Transylvanian Hunger. Very primitive, Fenris would approve. Amazon purchase, Sacramentum with Far Away from the Sun. God tier melodic black metal. Melodic black and death metal, I guess. Just reissued a couple of years back, 2013. And I had to pick it up on Amazon for cheap. And I'm very glad I did. I actually prefer this to Dissection. Fight me. Next is October Rust by Typo Negative. From my understanding, this is going for a pretty penny on the internet, like $50 a CD. I got it for $9 at my local shop, which is awesome. This has the song "Love You to Death," "My Girlfriend's Girlfriend," "Burn Flowers Fallen," and "Be My Druidess." Green Man, awesome. Check this out. This is my favorite Typo Negative album for sure. Any of them. Wolf Moon. You kidding me? Just keeping with them. Slow, Deep, and Hard. This is like when they're like a punk band. Typo started off as more of a crossover. Very similar, obviously, Carnivore, because of Peter Steele. I'm a huge fan of these guys, and I have been for quite a while now. A couple of months. That's not very long, but, you know, people are going to be like, you're a poser. But they're I'm a big fan of them. The whole goth metal thing is awesome, for me at least. I got 2 copies of the same one. Amazon sent me 2 for some reason. I don't know why. This is Kekrello by Korpiklani. Awesome. The opening track is Vodka, Bring Us Pints of Beer, and then it's all in Finnish. This is great folk metal. I might do a giveaway, or I might give it to a friend for Christmas. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, just check out Korpiklani. It's the most fun folk metal on earth. And the last one is Rabid Death's Curse by Watain. Awesome Swedish old school black metal. I think this is their debut. This is my first Watain CD, and I'm very excited to own it. I'm very glad that I got this. I also got this one from Sam. So yeah, this is everything I got. 12 minutes. Made good time. Keep it greasy.